Hey guys, welcome back to Clever News. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm your host, Deidre Behar, joined by my delightful princess, Katie Krause.
Hey guys.
And today we're joined by one of my favorite actors from one of my favorite TV shows, Stephen Colletti from One Tree Hill.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome to the
Thank
Clever
you for
News
having
studio.
me. Nice little spot. Yeah, I wish we had a bit of a nicer day, but
Quite gloomy outside.
do you guys get these billboards in the background, by the way?
Yeah,
We
One
do.
left for AIDS Health with the giant condom.
Yeah.
That's
For all of our
appropriate
lovely
for the
viewers, so
demographic.
that you
Yeah,
know.
we do that for you guys here. We keep it real in Hollywood. Okay, so we just watched the most recent episode, A Rush of Blood to the Head.
A rush of blood to the head.
And
Fitting
you
title, yeah.
you
very
really
fitting
took it to a new level, and you got even with Chuck's dad.
Yeah, no, it's not. I think that's like 5 years of anger built up inside Chase for being, the man behind the bar with people having to speculate whether or not he has legs, and just watching the successful basketball players and fashionistas around him. I think maybe he had some aggression built up for the last 5-6 years, and finally got to let some of that out. The nice thing about this season, I always tell people that it's going into it knowing that we had these episodes and this was going to be it. Mark Schwann had kind of the freedom to just blow everything up and just get crazy with it, and then kind of bring everything full circle and let Tree Hill kind of sail off into the sunset in a nice light. But it doesn't go easily, of course. Never does in Tree Hill. But
Right, nothing is ever
for
easy
some of the
there.
characters, it does.
Right. Filming a scene being put in the back of a cop car, is that fun? What's that like?
It's familiar territory. Who hasn't been in the back of a cop car?
I, for one, have never been in the back.
I'm going to go on the record, I haven't either.
But I have one time I was in the back of a cop car because I was driving to Mammoth and on the 5 and it was the middle of the night and I was speeding. I just got a new car and so I was like, all right, this is the place you can open it up. And I was sitting in the back of the cop car because the cop pulled me over and thought that I was either drunk or stoned. I don't know what it was. I was dead sober. I did have like the craziest allergy attack, so I think my eyes were kind of bleeding.
So you look
So
suspicious.
so I look suspicious and I'm like, my nose is red, like my eyes. I'm trying to tell him like, look, I have these horrible allergies. But he put me in the back of a cop car and then searched my car for like 35 minutes. And then made me stand on the side of the road and do like all these things when it was like 42 degrees outside. I'm like, I'm shaking so much because it's so cold. They're gonna take me to jail and I'm sober.
And this was all just because you were eager to get on the slopes.
Exactly, all because I was speeding to get to Mammoth in my new car. Anyways, it was it was fun. It was again, it's just a different element from Chase, and this season, he's kind of across the board. He's got so many different things going on that it was really fun to mix it up and especially go out like that.
Okay, well, speaking of mixing it up,
Yeah.
we've seen the whole Chase with Alex thing, but now Chase with Terra. What's going on? What can you tease as far as Chase's love life is concerned?
Well, I could say it settles to a happy place, if you will, and by the end of the season, Terra will be back, so people can look forward to that. And it's good because he's had such an up and down. I think this is what he gets for dating rock stars and actresses of the like.
Well, obviously everybody knows you and Chelsea are a couple in real life. Is that exciting having her on? Did you have anything to do with that?
It was. I guess you could say I did just because Mark Schwann met Chelsea through me, just kind of being out and about in town and having dinners or whatnot. So. But then it's all her. It's like they hit it off right away, and he was just, he came to me and he was like, hey, how would you feel about, about Chelsea maybe coming on the show? And I was like, dude, it'd be great, of course. Like, have her come out. It's like, obviously we shoot in Wilmington and you're always missing, your little boo across the state. I told him in the beginning, I was like, you know what, of course, let's do it. But I think it'd be fun if we didn't really see each other. Like, let's, kind of, maybe rub elbows or see each other in passing one time, but keep the conversations to a minimum. And he's like, yeah, totally, that'd be great. Cut to the first episode, we wake up in bed together.
Right.
It's just like read the script and I was like, love you, Mark Schwann.
She's had some pretty saucy scenes.
Yes, yeah. And then of course, making me, watch her
with Chris
kiss
Keller.
Yeah, but I mean that's fine. It comes with the territory.
The last day of shooting, what was it like on set for you? I mean, what was going through your mind as you're wrapping up after 10 years?
Yeah, I'm trying to think where the last scene that I shot was one with Chris Keller, and that was nice. We kept it simple. Like Tyler and I are, we're not going to get really emotional and give a good speech here. We're kind of more of like the jokesters on set and like to play around. So
come on, if you got emo, you can be real with us.
there was times for emo-ness, and that occurred. But it was more, I think, the moment that sticks out to me is the last shot ever, which it was not the last shot in the episode, but a last scene between Brooke and Julian. And Sophia said some very sweet things, and then Mark Schwann, Greg Prange, Joe Davola, some of our producers got in there, and that's when they give their their hearty speech, and it was nice. I have some of it filmed. I remember I was filming for a little while, but I was getting so distracted because I was standing on a spinny chair like that. There's a spinny chair over there.
I interviewed Sophia Bush not too long ago, and I asked her if she took any mementos from the set, and she said that she and Lisa are going to be splitting the check. Clothes
nice.
Over Bros.
Nice.
Did you take
That's
anything?
cool.
Do you have any special mementos?
These are very, very sticky fingers. And I grabbed a few things. There was Chase had a apartment this season for the first time ever. So there was some, which was a total bachelor pad. I was very proud of him. I had no idea he was doing so well financially.
Right.
But
our manager pays well.
Exactly. And so there was some cool stuff in there that I came up on. Came up with some goods there, and then a few things from Red Bedroom Records.
Well, last One Tree Hill question. Will fans be happy with the finale?
I think so. You know, there was no, definitely. I mean, I feel like after the emotional roller coaster that they're kind of going to go on this season, which is, you know, which I feel like we're in the heart of it now, which is nice because the last couple episodes, I feel like that's when everything's really gotten to pick up, and you know, questions are starting to get answered, and you know, it's also leaving more questions out there and kind of cliffhangers. So this year, I think that there's a nice, comfortable zone where you know, fans could be okay with letting One Tree Hill go, but also I'm sure wanting more. So
I know you can't tell us per se, but is Nathan okay?
For what I know, they're still looking for him,
okay.
We'll see.
We'll
see what happens.
Our fingers are crossed
yeah.
Nathan Scott.
Okay, just a few quick personal questions we have for you.
Okay.
You obviously started in reality TV. Is there a chance you'd ever do it again?
No, I think the closest I'd ever get to reality TV is documentary sense. Reality TV is not for me. I'm not a fan, and you know, had a few panic attacks when Laguna first started coming out.
Right.
But on the reality side, like any shows or anything like that, not like game shows or something. I don't think so.
Keeping your personal life personal.
Yeah. I think I got, you know, my personal life enough out there when I was younger that, you know, I can go the rest of my life without doing so.
Cool.
Speaking of when you were younger, Kristin Cavallari now pregnant.
Yeah.
Have you sent her a baby gift? Have you said
I
congratulations?
haven't. I did just text her weird.
Yeah. Well, you did. It's probably really.
Yeah. You feel like you're grown up.
Of course. It's you know, it's one of my first good friends to you know, we're actually not that good of friends, unfortunately, anymore these days. We're still friends, but you just don't see each other a lot. But you know, to have a baby, to be pregnant, so I know it's just bizarre. Yeah, it's funny.
Okay, well, a tangent on that question. She did Dancing with the Stars. Chelsea did Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
The One Tree Hill fans would probably love to see you on there.
I know.
Can we expect a potential contestant out of you?
Well, Chelsea danced with Mark, and so did Kristin, so I have reached out to Mark to see if he would dance with me.
And what did he say?
He said there's always that person. No, but they actually offered me to do Dancing with the Stars a few years back, but nobody wants to see me dance.
Oh, I'm sure lots of people want to see you.
They don't want to see the dance. It's like that. I should not. The costumes. It was just, you know, it's pretty.
You in a low V would be very pleasing to the ladies, I'm sure.
I appreciate that.
Cool. Well, we're very excited to see how the rest of the season of One Tree Hill pans out.
Excited for you guys.
You have me on pins and needles.
Right.
So guys,
Perfect.
make sure you check out One Tree Hill. It airs at 8 p.m. on the CW on Wednesday evenings. Thanks, Stephen, for coming by.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.